Well, we got some amazing card reveals today and some pretty favorable reprints. What's going on, students? It's Devlin Cassidy, aka The Scholar, and today we are going to be going over the amazing reveals that happened today, this Thursday, and I am so happy for the future of Ava and the future of Premium in general, as we got some amazing reprints coming out in History Collection, and so I cannot wait to share with you all those. But if you guys are looking for any of these cards that are coming up, Kingslayer Cards just restocked and got ready for their entire website. They have up to VBT 11 pre-orders. They are going to be cranking some products. So please, if you need anything from the future between like Messiah deck sets, Festival Collection stuff, VBT 10, VBT 11, or DBT 10, DBT 11, please go and check out Kingslayer Cards. Use the promo code SCHOLAR, save 5%. You support one of the best stores in the game, one of the best businesses, and I'm really thankful for all that they've done. Let's get into it. So we have Ava here. As anyone knows, this is my girl. This is the card, like this is the deck in general that like actually helps me like to play Standard. It was Magnolia, and then like everything just kind of got better than it. So maybe I'll revisit Mag, who knows, but Ava, man. Ooh, all right. First, props to Bushiroad for the name, Poison in Paradise Ava. So when it's wrote upon the original Grade 3 Ava, you search up to one research card from your deck and you add it to your hand and you activate Persona Right. Okay, cool. So if you don't find your third order, this finds you your third order. If you have your third order, this finds you a blue research lab, which lets you proc it, and that is huge. Because her next skill says when this unit attacks, you choose and bind one of the original Grade 3 Ava from your soul, and you call one Obscurade in your name from your deck, hand, or drop to rearguard circle, and it gets power plus 5,000, and the Ava gets power plus 5,000. And if you search your deck, you shuffle your deck, and you return one card, the cost of the rest, into the binder. Or you bind it for the rest of the cost. I don't know why I said in the binder. I just literally can't read, but it's all good. So that's amazing. So your multi-attack for Obscurade is now undamaged deniable. Like the fact that it's just a bind the Ava, and the only thing that's going to stop this is Prison. Like that's how weird this is like Prison comes back in this weird dimension of like maybe you can hit it, but you really can't because it's going to bind it. So like it returns at the end step, so it's never actually like sitting in soul, which is awesome. And so now this gives you a couple more Persona Ride avenues. I think like now you could play like maybe like one, like you play the original Ava in the Ride deck, you play like an original Ava in the deck, and you play 4 of this. Like this card is fantastic though. I really love this, even though it takes away like the tankiness that the original Ava produced and being able to check. That's fantastic because you're just going to be able to make Ava a 33k on its first ride if you have the 3 blue research orders. Because you're just going to be able to rest 3 of them, give her 5k, she does her skill, she's now Persona Ride at 28, 33 peak numbers here. There's some really good numbers going to be coming out of Ava, and it's just really awesome. Now we got this Lady Fencer here. She, I think, involves blitz orders. Yeah, so when this unit, and you have a blitz order in your drop, when she attacks, you soul blast 1 and she gets 10k. And then at the end, after it attacks a Vanguard, you can CB1 bind this unit, and you search your deck for up to 1 Grade 2 and above non-regardless piece blitz order from your deck. Okay, that's huge because now you just can't like go pinpoint search like the OT counter one. But that's pretty interesting. You add it to your hand, shuffle your deck, and if you have a blitz order in your drop, you may search for a normal order instead. Oh, okay. I think Avant-Garde may. No, I don't actually know like what's gonna play this. Huh, interesting. Very niche, but very interesting. And then cool. So this one says when this unit gets placed onto a Guardian Circle and you have a Vanguard with Glitter and Ava in its card name, you choose Obscurade in its name and you call it from drop from the Guardian Circle and add it to your hand. If added to your hand, you discard 1 card from hand. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I mean, the big one though is Ava. The fact that like Ava like fundamentally changes as hey, I guarantee your Grade 3, or I guarantee your 3rd research, and now you cannot damage deny me calling Obscurade is wild. I will probably have to do a lot of testing to figure out like what version is the best, but this is amazing, and the future of Ava is looking really bright. I'll kind of do more of maybe an in-depth thought process on it, but probably different fight, or someone will beat me to it that's a little bit better with the deck than I am. But yeah, this is really wild and really cool to see. Now for the part that I'm excited for is these reprints. So You guys are looking at the screen here and be like, why are we just looking at V starters? Well, the cool thing about these, and for like the little nostalgic guy I am myself, since I am a Vanguard boomer, is that Bushiroad decided to give all of the like archetypal cards that didn't have an archetype starter, and peep Dusttail Unicorn for Link Joker. So now all my Star Vader guys that aren't rarity chasers and really need the Neon Messiah, yeah, you can play Dusttail Unicorn and now have like every single card in your deck say Star Vader just about. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm really happy to see that. They got a Ghosty one. This is a Ripple one. Voidimer came back for all the real OGs with Spectral Duke. Fantastic stuff here. Battle Sisters, Zeal, and I think this is Jewel Knights, not sure, but we're not here to talk about V-Stars, we're here to talk about reprints, so let's get into it. Starting with the Royals, things that stand out to me here, I'm not going to go over every single card, because I think that everyone that's watching this video will know every card in their clan of what they're really looking forward to, what's getting reprinted, or what they're looking forward to maybe getting in another clan they want to branch out in. Things that stand out to me is the Salome reprint and the Ariel Divine Knight. And it's just good to also reprint like the grade 3s that are going to be needed. So I think every clan is getting a grade 3 reprint, and the Draw PG reprint and the Stride Assist reprint, which is huge because like I said in my Big Belly Premium overview, which if you haven't checked out that video, please go do. It's very good. And yeah, so it's just able to do that, and you have just so much different values and avenues. But yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, good job for Royals. Then we have Amaterasu is a big standout one. This card was like $10 at one point. I don't know what's sitting at now. And I know this grade 2 was a little pricey, so good. Malkuth Melek is huge. Both of these are huge. This is a really solid deck in V Premium. If you want a fun deck, you can definitely do it that way. Gavriel coming out is crazy. Ooh, Shadows. Okay, so both lords are getting reprinted. And oh, what? They are reprinting the Claret Sword promo because this card was impossible to get their hands on. So the fact that now like Claret Sword players are going to be able to play this inside their Claret Sword deck and do a bunch of other stuff is awesome. That is wild. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Claret Sword players right now because y'all know that like Luard is kind of my preferred shadow deck if I ever play one. So, but it's ultimately Revengers at the end of the day. I am a Revenger simp, which they're getting their Fritz there. Nothing really, okay, hold on. Okay, so nothing really stands out as a good reprint. It's just very odd that they choose Platina. Platina is like one of the cheapest out of the Ezel forms from V, so I would actually have gone with Blonde Ezel on this one if you wanted people to play Ezel again, because of Ezel Scissors and everybody, but hey, to each their own. They're reprinting the V support for Gurgit, which they have both of the Gurgit things down here, and then Salimi Flare is just getting reprinted over and over again, so alright, pretty solid there. Ear, okay, cool. I like this reprint. Himiko, solid. Angelica, solid. I mean, yeah, this card maybe. Like, this card was, like, pricey at one point, but that was during the era of Fenrir Loop and all that other garbage, so. Okay, the Cross stands out to me. Lizard Soldier stands out to me. Both of these, both Conros do. Denial Griffin reprint will always take. It's, like, the premier G-Guard for Kagero. Like, anything that can retire during the battle phase is called Denial Griffin combo, so that's like kind of how iconic the card is. Nubatama. Okay, big things here are these two so the Hanzo reprints. That's great. Hanzo's now going to be a little more affordable. I knew this card like sits at like really weird price points sometimes in the secondary market, so that's cool. It's Shiranui support. Yeah, this thing. Oh wait, this caught my eye. Hold on. Oh wow. Okay, so here's the neat part. Nubatama is getting a new G-Guard. So I know that when Bushiroad did these, they have like these old reprint G-Guards that have really cool abilities to do different things that like fans make. That's where like Symbol Monkey came from for Great Nature. I think this is another one of them. I have no idea what it does because although I'm learning Japanese, I'm still not the best at reading it. So we'll have people figure that out. But that is really neat to see. Tachi. I was kind of excited for you, but now I'm not because it's already a pretty cheap clan. And is although the big one that stands out to me is this little Tyranno. This guy can be like really expensive as a common for no reason, so I always take him back. And then these Gaia support cards. So overall, oh, and so it looks like too like every single clan is getting their unflipped G Guard. Mirakumo, it's just a cheap clan as is. Like I don't know what you want, but yeah, Yasuye is going to be one of the premier decks to come out of this set. Nothing really glaring there. Big one here is Impede. Impede is like an $11 card still, $12 card, which isn't bad. I'm not saying like, and no card should be worth $12. Just it's sitting at that, and like between all the different rarities, and this card's been reprinted like 2 to 3. Well, it got reprinted in Revival Collections, but did it get reprinted in History Selection? I don't think so. So definitely well welcomed. Oh, Victor. Another premier deck from the set that's going to be just kind of meh for the reprint department wise. Big that these two are getting reprinted. Yes, we need more of you. Doga Titan will take. Wow. Okay, so DP is still kind of meh. I mean, I like that they gave us the grade 1 Zeal. They gave us Dayusha. That's really it. Link Choker. Okay, this is cool. Looking at this fast. Okay, so we got both Cosmo Reefs back in the business. Volcagode. Chaos Breaker is the big one, actually, because now this means that since Glendios has reprinted the 2 Chaos card supports and Craven Claw and the like Bisectium, I think its name is, the grade 2 that calls from the top of the deck. It was reprinted in Clan Collection 6. Now this means that all the parts, the original Starvader support introduced in that first Clan Collection was brought back to was brought back and reprinted. And then yeah, Destiny Guardian, like the staple G Guard for Chaos Breaker decks. So I guess I want Breaker back in the business and see what happens with Messiah. Spikes is weird because Spikes is like a pretty budget friendly clan as is. They have Bull Spike, Hecate and Gase. Another Lucifer reprint will take. Like this card sometimes spikes. But yeah, no pun intended. But yeah. Okay, this is neat. I like this. Big one is Enigmatic Assassin. This card's like still like $3-4. It's a common. You know, your boy NLK. Like DI is my second favorite deck. So let's go. These are good prints. Bahat Malat's getting reprinted again. I think this card's been reprinted like the most times for like the DIG cards. I would much rather have a Saint Germain reprint here, but that's just personally me. Ooh, I think Pale Moon got the best reprints. Lukier, Ginny, and Leslie. I think that's hands down the best reprints they could have done for this. It gives more people access to Lukier, so it's gonna. Because Lukier used to be like one of the more pricey VRs. I know it's beginning to fall a little bit just because like Pale Moons, like the premier decks are going to be Harry, I think, to come out of this set. Like I think Harry's pretty good. Don't sleep on that deck. But Jenny and Leslie are huge because these guys were pretty expensive. Okay, cool. Things that stand out to me is your entire Time Leap package in here. So you have the History Maker, it's Time Leap, not Time Leap, something Breath Dragon, and TikTok. Chrono Tiger. It's just out of that short print set from VEBT 10. No, that was Great Nature. No, I don't know. It was the Astral Force set, VEBT 14 or something like that. But no, let's try 3 next. It's 13. Same one that Malkuth Melic came in. That's why like Malkuth Melic is expensive. So it's very good to see this card back. Next stage reprint we'll take, and Bearlock, which is pretty solid. Next is Grand Blue. We got Negro Lily. We have Beatrice reprint for the Beatrice reprint for the second time. It's been printed now a total of 3 times. Got reprinted in the Premium Battle Deck set, which I will be doing an opening here soon. Once that gets to me, I will go over my thoughts, even though I'm a little late to the party on that. And I finally was able to find one. And then Bermuda. Okay, so nothing glares to me here because all these cards are pretty cheap. I do like the Aqua reprint, and I do enjoy the Lupina and Tirwa reprints. I think these were good. Laris, though, is huge because everyone bought out this card. I think the funny deck to do with Laris is Riviere, but that's just me. Because you can do some really funny Superior Ride shenanigans. Even though like it costs you in your entire hand. I will definitely do a deck profile up on that channel if my girlfriend wants to pick up that deck. Aquaforce a missed opportunity to reprint Maelstrom. I don't know what they're like against of reprinting Maelstrom, because that card is like one of the most expensive VRs. Glory Maelstrom though, like, is still a fine pick, but missed opportunity there on Bushiroad. Everything else seems pretty cheap here. Mega Colony, the big one is Gridora. Gridora, not so much as like her price point is an issue of $8, which I think is fine. It's her listings, because last time I looked on TCG Player, I think it was yesterday or the day before, it was like $7, or it was like 7 listings. They were like $8, and I was just like, oh no. So yeah, everything else though, like, pretty standard. Great Nature reprints. Okay, so cool. Great Nature King here. Loving these reprints. Mike, good, expensive card. Not super expensive, but like $4 for like one of these guys is a little insane, just considering it's like a rare. Lesser Rider, good staple reprint, and Crayon Tiger, and Isabel's fine. This is the missed opportunity here to reprint Leopold, but they're reprinting Fox. They're reprinting Symbol Monkey, and they're reprinting the Fox. So yeah, and Friendos are here to play. Ooh, okay, so actually Neonectar has pretty good reprints too. The big one that stands out to me is Enos, because Enos went to the moon because of Katrina's unban. And then the Asha reprint, like, I'll take, like, Asha's people like Asha, so yeah, pretty solid there. And that does it for all of the reprints for History Collection. Shout out to Black Rose Musketeer Devlin. That YouTube or the Facebook page there is insane, and Freedom Duo again for doing the translations for the Brantgate stuff. All of these people that do the reveals to help us understand what these cards do is so important. So I really thank them all for their hard work and their contribution to the Cardfight Vanguard community. Again, please, if you need any of these cards, go shop with Kingslayer Cards and use the promo code SCHOLAR and save 5%. And like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. We are pushing numbers, and I am so thankful for everyone's recent support. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. I love you all, and take care.